Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Berryman. I'm from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and I'm a diamond. I've been with the company for a little over 2 years. I've never really posted a why video, so this is my first video of why I joined the company. My mom has been in for 6 years now, but when I joined around 4 years, she had been in, and she was doing very well. She was, I think, a triple diamond at the time. She loved it. She had lost weight. She felt better. She was running circles around me. I was an esthetician. I did facials and waxing, and I thought that was my meal ticket. I was so excited. I had just started in a new salon and was like really looking forward to like making the big bucks. And she had kind of encouraged me to add the wraps and some of the products into my business, but I just didn't really have a brain cell for that. I've never, she's her and my dad have done other network marketing companies, and I've seen that whole life, and so I just didn't really want a part of it, and I wasn't sure that even worked. And I finally did wrap, and it did work. I think I lost 4 inches on my first wrap. But really, it was nothing that I was that interested in. I watched her, she did great, but I wasn't interested. Meanwhile, I have a lot of medical issues. We have a hereditary heart condition called Brugada, and it's sudden cardiac death syndrome, so we had to have pacemaker defibrillators implanted. My mom, when she was 30-something, 9 years ago, I was 17. It was my senior year of high school. And then one of my younger brothers, I have 3 younger brothers, and one had to have a pacemaker implanted as well. And so we just kind of had a lot of medical issues. I've always had migraines, chronic migraines, debilitating. I would call and cancel on all of my clients. They just knew I couldn't work. I would be sick, nauseous with it, seeing things. I have ovarian cysts, arthritis. I had my appendix out one year, the same year actually that I had my batteries replaced on my defibrillator, and then later, the following year, I had a kidney infection, and so I was done. I was only 22, but I felt like, so much older and just no energy, drained. I didn't want to do anything. And so my mom kept telling me, try these greens, they'll really help you. And I knew that they had helped her. She was, like I said, running circles around me. But I just wasn't sure. I'd taken some other things that were all natural and supposed to be safe for your body, and just kind of had some bad reactions. So I was nervous and scared and skeptical. Knew the wraps worked. I had been using them, but I was afraid to try the supplements. But after my kidney infection, I was ready to try anything. So I was like, I'm going to take them for 1 week. They're not going to work, and she's going to have to shut up about it, and I'm never going to have to hear about it ever again. And I took it every day, every morning, and it did work. By the end of that week, I think Friday or Saturday, I can't remember, one of my later clients, she normally is one of my last clients, and, I'm usually dragging at the end of the week, like, come on, okay. And when she came in for an appointment, I was like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? Let's get you started, okay? And she was like, I'm sorry, I don't even know who you are. I had an appointment with Lauren? No, I don't know you. And it didn't really hit me until she was like, you just look like you feel better. And I was like, oh my gosh, I do. I hadn't had a migraine all week, which at the time was like a miracle. I had more energy. I didn't want to come home and just die on the couch. I felt like doing things and being a part of society. And I just overall felt like a healthier on the inside. So after that week, I was like, I can never not have these. I think I lost 8 pounds. It was detoxing me. I mean, I just truly felt the difference. So I never wanted to be without them. So I started those. And then I kind of, I was using the wraps, so I kind of transitioned to using Fat Fighters and ThermoFit. And in the salon, people were noticing. I started losing weight. I think I lost 22 pounds in a month and a half or 2 months. They were noticing in my clothes. They could tell I was feeling better. They were asking me, what I was doing, and that kind of took off from there. I kept referring them to my mom and referring them to my mom, and then I was like, what the heck? Wait a minute. So I went to my mom and I was like, look, what is all this all about? People are asking me, I've lost this weight, I'm loving it. What is going on? And she was like, yes, you should definitely add it into your salon. It would be great. You could do it as an add-on service. And I think I noticed, I don't know if it was a paycheck or just something that she had printed off, but it was something that said, her amount of money that she had made. And I thought it was for like the year. And it was probably March or April, so I thought it was like for last year. I was like, is this the total for like what you earned last year? And she was like, no, that's my paycheck for last month. And I was like, I can do this. Yes, sign me up. So like I said, it kind of took off because I had used the products at first and lost and was feeling so much better, and my migraines are almost completely controlled, and so many other things. My body is so much more healthy, and I just feel a million times better. But since I got my own personal results, it really kind of took the pressure off of me. Instead of, selling someone something, which I was not very comfortable with as an esthetician, I like to love on people and make them feel better, and, I wasn't really big into selling them a bunch of things that they didn't want or need when they came into my treatment room. So I really didn't want to sell something that I didn't love or think that someone could really need or benefit from. So when I, got my own results, people were naturally curious and asking me. So I wasn't selling anymore. And I always tell people, I don't sell. I share. People are like, oh, well, I would love to do that, but I'm just not a good salesperson. I'm like, ugh, me either. Girl, no. And they're like, but don't you sell the wraps? I'm like, no, I don't sell anything. I share. I share what is done for me. I share, what I've done. And if you want to do it too, cool. If not, cool. Either way, eventually a lot of my people that have, followed me or I've been friends with come around and at least want to try the products for themselves and see. So for me, I just kind of, being in the salon, it did take off. I did do it as an add-on service eventually, and it was amazing. I never made more money in my life with my aesthetic business. So just adding that in was a blessing in general. I got in and I just wanted to make $500 extra. I was like, if I could just make $500 extra, that would change my life. And then I made that. And I was like, if I could just make $1,000 extra, that would change my life. And I made that. And I was like, if I could just make $10,000 extra. So that's my next goal. I'm working on that. But it has been such a blessing in my life, not only for the health aspect, and I've made a lot of healthier changes, a lot of lifestyle changes through that. I think in my first 3 months I lost 32 pounds and maintained that for like a year and a half without diet or exercise. I did maybe do like less portions because I was using my ThermoFit, but I really kind of just maintained with that. Now I'm on a regimen of working out and eating better, but for me, I loved my health was, so much more improved, and then I also earned the $10,000 get out of debt bonus last year for promoting to Diamond, and so that helped me to retire from my aesthetic career and start to do this full time. So that has truly been a blessing for me, and I love that Mark Pentecost, our CEO, put those bonuses out, because that has truly blessed and helped so many people to break the bondage of debt and really just live their life, to the fullest and be with their families. And for me, it helped me, retire from my job. I get to do this full time. I'm almost completely debt free. And now I'm looking forward to helping other people earn their good bonuses that we have for the end of the year that Mark put out. So I know that you guys are all really excited. So my task for tomorrow, Friday, or today, Friday, if you're watching right now, is to go out and make a Blitz lanyard. Okay, and at first, I know that you guys have probably seen these. Everybody wearing lanyards, and I didn't even bring mine with me because I'm borrowing a friend's computer to make my video. But blitzing lanyards are genius, and I'm going to tell you why. Like I said, at first I thought those are crazy. I'm not like a really big blingy person, even though black, green, and bling is our thing. I don't love a lot of bling. So I was like, wow, that just seems like a lot. I don't know if I want to wear that. But I think it was Cami Dempsey who put it out there in a training a while ago, and one of my distributors found it and shared it with our group again not too long ago, that these blitzing lanyards can be genius and totally change the blitz for you. At least we're hoping. So I'm going to show a picture of what it kind of looks like, if you can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to tell very well. This is actually on Nikki's purse that she shared with me. She has one that's kind of shrunken, and she just puts it on her purse like a keychain. She also has one on her keychain that way she can share, with when she's like swiping her little, plus card or rewards card at a store, she can have that on there and share, have that there just to share. But then the blitzing lanyard. So Cami had talked about how wearing those out can not only kind of, provoke a conversation. They're going to be like, what's that on your neck? Or, what is that? What are you wearing? Especially if it's really blingy and shiny. But also, even if they don't, if you connect with someone, that's really what I do when I blitz is I connect. So I'll be like, oh, I love your earrings, or, love your shirt, your purse. I'll compliment or say something to kind of maybe engage a little. And then I'll be like, well, here, take my card. You were just too cute. You should have one of my business cards. Let's connect or whatever. But it's really hard, and I know a lot of my team struggles with getting their information. When you blitz someone, you hope and pray that they're going to call you from that blitz card, but they may not always do so. And it's always great to have their information to be able to follow up with them. And that is key. So, especially if they're super interested. So, what I like to do with this blitzing lanyard is wear that along with my shirt. I wear my It Works gear all the time. But along with my shirt, I put that lanyard on, and that way I'm able to say, if this was the lanyard, oh, well, this is just my company that I work for. It's a health and wellness company, and it does this and that, and you can show them the blitz card on your lanyard, and if they're interested, you can say, well, what's your number, and I'll text you a coupon. And what I have is a picture of a blitz card, of the coupon side and the front side with your contact information, and I say, what's your number, and I can text you my coupon. And that way I send them the picture of the blitz card so that they not only have my information, my website, and where to order, but they have the coupon from your blitz card. But you've texted them that now, so you have their contact information and have a way to follow up with them. It's a little bit less awkward of a way to go about getting their contact information, while still connecting with them and, maybe showing them, the blitz card and the potential of what the wrap is and the company itself. But it's kind of a neat way, and I really feel like when we found out, when my distributor shared this, it kind of blew my mind. I was like, hello, that's so simple and genius. So I love this tip, and I really encourage you guys to, your challenge today is to go out, get a blitzing lanyard. I did not laminate mine. Mine is just truly simple. I just poked a hole in it and clipped my little lanyard on. But you can go out and laminate them. Nikki said that she took hers to Staples or Office Max somewhere and had them make a copy of a blitz card and put the smaller ones on a sheet of paper, 4 on a sheet of paper, so she can laminate them and they can be a little bit smaller. But even the big one, I just took my regular one, and it's kind of a neat way if you are just getting started and you don't have a lot of extra money to buy a ton of extra blitz cards. It is a neat way to kind of, blitz and not have to give out as many cards, but to also get that person's contact information, because that is so key. Follow up, follow up, follow up. It's very, very key in this business. So that is your challenge for today. Go out, make a blitzing lanyard or keychain, something like that. If you can't get it laminated or whatnot, and it's not super fancy, that's okay. Just get it done, get something on there. Try to maybe, if it would be great if you could, show how you're texting those coupons out to people, because that's what I like to do. I like to get there, say, hey, what's your number, and I'll text you this coupon, and then that way I text it to them immediately. I say, hey, this is Lauren, with the wraps. Here's your coupon. This is good for this month. If you're interested, I'd love to, wrap you sometime. Take a picture of that and of you engaging people or sending them the Blitz card coupon. I hope that this tip helps you. It definitely helped me. It really encouraged me when I found it. I'm really glad that Cami came up with this, and I really encourage you guys to get your lanyards on or get a keychain, something to where you can kind of maybe feel a little bit more comfortable asking for people's contact information and really making the Blitz worth your while, so that you can follow up with them and hopefully turn them into a loyal customer or distributor. So that's what we do. We blitz, wrap, and repeat. So I hope that helps you guys. I really encourage you to blow up the feed today. We're looking forward to all of your positive posts. We love you guys so much. We're so proud of you. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps. Y'all have a happy Friday. Bye.